Last piece, my gut was telling me that these things were wrong, but thanks to my traumatic past, I have a hard time being able to correctly identify red flags. Thanks to your podcast, my feelings were validated. Purple heart emoji. All right. So this kind of ties in with what you just said, where it can be hard to speak up, right? And part of that is like you might not feel or catch those red flags that are there, or maybe are very muted, or maybe they're not there at all. I don't know. But all that ties in, and that's why the therapeutic relationship is so unique. And it's not just hanging out. It's not getting coffee. It has that feel kinda, but it's not just that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I think the finding a therapist feeling like coffee is where you want to start. That it's after that first session, it felt like we were that was fun, that was enjoyable or whatever. Not fun necessarily, but like that was positive.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing I think that this person is reflecting on though with the trauma background is trauma or no trauma. Most of us can relate to the experience from our childhood of feeling invalidated or that your experience is dismissed or not real. You're upset about whatever, and the grown-ups around you go, "Stop being so dramatic. Stop being so sensitive," or whatever. And we're taught, most of us are taught growing up that your experience isn't different, it's wrong because it doesn't match the grown-up's experience. And so the parent child dynamic then often gets replicated in the therapist client dynamic, that in the same ways, if I'm used to being invalidated or my experience is dismissed because that's how I grew up, then I will, and I don't trust my body, I don't trust the feedback my body's giving me, I don't trust my internal experience. If I sort of am trained like that from ages of 0 to 20, then when I get into therapy and I'm having that same thing of like, oh, this doesn't feel right, well, I learned to tell that part of me to shut up a long time ago. And anytime when I was little, I was like, oh, this person creeps me out, or oh, this person makes me feel bad about myself. And then I like betrayed myself and kept going to spend time with those people. It's kind of hard to expect yourself then, if you're 30, 40, or 50, to like magically turn that on and start to trust your gut and say that, oh, this doesn't feel right. So, and that again is why therapy is so magical, because that often is the first relationship where people get to learn how to do that. And so that's again why I would always be checking in and encouraging clients to like think about, what does it feel like when I said that? Or what did that feel like when I had to cancel our appointment last week because my daughter was sick? What did that bring up in you? And having those kind of constant conversations, I think, is then what helps repair it for people, and for them to go,
For sure.
oh, is that
Yeah.
how you do it? Is that how I say, that felt really yucky in my tummy when you just said that, Heidi? Can we look, whatever, like just encouraging people to say how I feel is valid and real. And it's important for me to share that with you. And it's okay for me to share that with you. Like that is vital in therapy.